United States President Donald Trump says the memorandum of understanding with Iran that is to be signed on Friday is not final. Warns of a return to dropping bombs if he doesn't. Like it, Iran has accused Israel of violating the truce in Lebanon 84 times since it reached the agreement with the U.S. and warns of a harsh response if attacks continue. Asterisk. Leaving room for interpretation in the text of the agreement was a deliberate move that has allowed both parties to reach an interim deal. An analyst says if they wanted to have a rigid text with only one understanding, they couldn't achieve any agreement on the text at all. Mohammed Islami of Tehran University told Al Jazeera. It's not only the Lebanon issue that has left open the door for interpretation to both parties, but also Iranian assets and the future management of the Strait of Hormuz. The text is deliberately designed to allow both parties to frame it domestically as a victory. It is not only for the Americans, but also for the Iranians. There are many more topics to be discussed during 60 or 30 days of very, very hard negotiations. This is the beginning of a marathon for both parties. If they cannot agree on the core issues, this interim deal will not work. Islami added. Asterisk. Danny Danon, Israel's ambassador to the UN, says the U.S.-Iran agreement is very bad for Israel. The United States and Gulf nations. In comments to Israel's Channel 14. Danon said that by trying to end the negotiating process as quickly as possible, President Trump allowed Iran to improve its position. But we have to wait. There is no decision yet, only a framework for the continuation of negotiations. He said that the Israeli Supreme Court's decision to uphold the detention of Dr. Hassam Abu Safia, director of Kamal Adwan Hospital in northern Gaza, serves as a stark illustration of a policy of arbitrary detention affecting thousands of Palestinian prisoners. The Palestinian Prisoners Society says that the human rights group said in a statement that 49% of Palestinian prisoners in Israeli jails are held arbitrarily without charges. Abu Safia has been held in solitary confinement at Nafa prison since his detention in December 2024. Israel's Supreme Court on Tuesday rejected his appeal, ordering him to remain held without criminal charges under the unlawful combatants law. The Israeli military accuses him of being a member of Hamas. Physicians for Human Rights Israel called the court's ruling a severe moral and legal failure. Asterisk. The Organization of Islamic Cooperation (OIC) has warned against Israeli plans to undermine the political and legal status of Hebron in the occupied West Bank after a decision by Israel's finance minister to strip the municipality of its powers over the Ibrahimi Mosque, the Old City and surrounding areas. In a statement on social media, the OIC General Secretariat said Israel, as the occupying power, has no sovereignty over Palestinian territory occupied since 1967, including Hebron and its holy sites. Citing relevant UN and UNESCO resolutions, the decision to revoke the Hebron Agreement and Transfer Planning Authority from the municipality to Israeli authorities has drawn sharp criticism from Palestinian officials who have urged international intervention. The OIC renewed its call on the international community to preserve and protect the Ibrahimi Mosque and Hebron's Old City, which are inscribed on UNESCO's list of World Heritage in danger and form an integral part of the territory of the State of Palestine and its cultural heritage. Asterisk. Trump, who is in France for the G7 summit, has just spoken to the media alongside his Egyptian counterpart. Audacious ISI. Here are some of his main points regarding the situation with Iran. The MO with Iran is not a final agreement, and the U.S. will go back to shooting at them and dropping bombs if he doesn't like the way it works out. The markets are very happy with the Iran deal. The U.S. will not invest in Iran and has not asked Gulf countries to do so. But it's fine if Gulf countries decide to do so at some point. He will speak more about this situation with Iran at a news conference later today. Asterisk. The U.S. president has accused his predecessor, Barack Obama, of bribing Iran with a plane load of money to agree to the 2015 nuclear agreement, the JCPOA Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action. Done by Obama, he handed them $1.7 billion in cash. Green cash from banks into a Boeing 757 and flew it into Iran. And they stood at the plane. I have pictures of it. Oh my God. Look at this money he's giving us, Trump told reporters in France at the G7 summit. He tried to bribe his way out. I didn't try to do that. You know what the Iranians did? They laughed at Obama and said he's a stupid son of a B asterisk 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 Trump says news. Reports that the U.S.-Iran deal includes provisions for $300 billion in reconstruction funds for Tehran are false. We're not putting up 10 cents, Trump said. We are not investing, and we do not have a fund. Trump said he's not asking Gulf countries to invest in Iran, but if they do it. Fine, I would say they won't be doing it for a while until they find out the behavior of the Iranians, he added. Asterisk asked if the agreement is final. Trump replies, no, it's not final, he added. It's a memorandum of understanding. And if I don't like it, we'll go back to shooting at them. Dropping bombs on their head. If I don't like it, if they don't behave, we'll go right back to dropping bombs right smack in the middle of their head. Asterisk.